What's up, gentlemen? It's your boy Real Bear back at you with another RuneScape play session. In the last episode, we were able to complete the Misthalin, I always struggle to say that word, Misthalin mystery, where we were solving who killed Lord Sinclair, and it ended up being his son Bob. Very fun quest, felt like a Nancy Drew kind of thing. We were also able to do Elemental Workshop and finish Gertrude's cat, so we have access to the Elemental Shield. And we have our own little cat too that comes around with us, which is super fun. I have a cat in real life and I love her, so it's fun to have a cat in game too. Aside from that, we were also able to complete a ton of our clue scrolls and get a ton of items from that. We got a ton of gold, we got steel plate legs, we got a ranged helmet, just some genuinely really good stuff out of those. And we met the wise old man who was able to give us a ton of prayer XP, some herbs, and just generally be an amazing use of our time. So at the end of the episode, I decided that I wanted to try to do some Guardians of the Rift to get some runes. Y'all, I did about an hour of Guardians of the Rift. I ended up figuring out how to kind of optimize how I was doing it, and that process is fun in itself. But just to show you guys where we ended up, I got about 1,000 mind runes, and I got 1,100 water runes. We have 1,100 air runes, and just over 300 fire and 400 earth. So we got our ability to trade magic up pretty quickly. So I think 25 magic is achievable now, at the very least. So that's something I'm really looking forward to doing this episode as well. While completing the clues, we were stumped by this medium clue. It gave us a series of degrees and minutes, and you guys in the comments were awesome. You guys explained to me how I can examine the note to get a hint on where to go, and also there are a couple areas that I can go to get tools to do this. So that's something we're going to tackle this episode as well. I'm really looking forward to that. On the quest side, we have a Porcine of Interest. The only recommendation is combat level 20, so there's a really good chance that we're just fighting this episode. So I think to start, I would like to do magic training, get that up to 25. Not only is magic going to hit extremely hard, but if I'm doing combat, I want to be high enough level where I can continue to get experience in it because of all the extra utility that comes with magic. So I want to level that up a little bit to start this afternoon and see if we can't get 25, and then we'll blast out some of these combat quests and try our hand at the medium clue scroll. So gentlemen, without any further ado, let's get rolling. Alright, y'all, we are level 25 magic now. I was able to get a uncut emerald, 15 bronze arrows, and a flyer. Now, I haven't read the flyer yet, but that's kind of interesting that we have that. So now with level 25 magic, we have access to water bolt, which uses chaos runes, so I can farm those now instead of mind runes. And we also have the Varrock teleport. So this is going to require fire and air runes, so I might try and buy a fire staff so that I can use the cheaper runes. We have so many air runes. And we also need a law rune. So I think I'm going to start carrying some law and fire runes on me and just keep this staff on me. Even though it weighs a little bit and we'll run out of stamina faster, I mean, you want to talk about some quality of life. Having a teleport is amazing. So I'm kind of all in on training magic right now just because the utility is there. All right, let's examine this flyer and see what it is. Get your axes from Bob's Axes. That's it. Unbelievable. I guess he would be selling a lot to barbarians. They do have a lot of axes. Alright, my awesome subscriber said that if I go to the observatory, then that is considered 0-0 on the RuneScape map in terms of coordinates for the medium clue scroll. We're going to head over there and do that, see if we can't get some of these items, and finish the medium clue scroll because we've only done easy and beginner, and those were incredible. So I imagine medium is going to be really, really good. Subscriber did say as well that if we examine the scroll, we'll get a small hint, so let's see what that is. Perhaps someone at the observatory can teach me to navigate. Alright, there you go. We got so many helpful people in the comments. It's awesome. I really love that you guys are able to give me these gentle suggestions, y'all. The observatory is right above Castle Wars, you guys, so let's just go take a peek on over there with our games teleport. Oh, wait a minute. I need to get some law and fire runes first. Okay, now we can go to Castle Wars. Oh, this must be it here. You guys, I have passed this area so many times running to Ardoon, because anytime I'm coming over to this side of the world, especially if I'm going to Ardoon, I use the Castle Wars teleport. I thought this was just some kind of ruins, right? Because we've got these goblins here. I had no idea. Looks like we can't get in, though. The bridge is broken. What's this sign? Step ahead to the reception if you wish to explore Gielinor's most magnificent invention. Magnificent invention? I've seen some pretty magnificent things in my time. It'll have to be pretty impressive. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Dude, one of my favorite scenes of all time in a movie was the Dark Crystal. He goes into Aughra's home, and she's just got a giant orrery flying around like that. And like Blood Elves and WoW have that stuff. I love that. We did get an astronomy and a glassblowing book on the table. Is this just lore? Wow, okay. So the guy who made this wanted to communicate with the gods and infused essentially a telescope with magical power to do so, and ended up getting dark knowledge from the Zamorakians, and it was taken down. And I guess the Zamorakian worshippers originated in Ardoon, where Haziel was. You know, after a time, the kings of Ardoon ended up trying to take them out and destroyed this telescope. They did more research on it, found it useful, and ended up rebuilding it. That's really cool. This other book here just tells us the process of glass blowing. Apparently we use seaweed to get soda ash, as well as the sand, and then we can make glass out of that. I didn't know that, so I'm sure we'll use glass for construction and stuff like that, so that's good to know. I'm going to hang on to that. Alright, let's talk to the assistant here. Hey, are you busy? Me? I'm always busy. See that man there? That's the professor. If he had his way, I think he'd never let me sleep. Anyway, how might I help you? I was wondering what you do here. Glad you asked. This is the observatory reception. Up on the cliff is the observatory dome, from which you can view the heavens. Usually. What do you mean, usually? Back to work, please. I'd speak with the professor. He'll explain. Okay, let's go talk to the professor. Can you teach me to solve treasure trail clues? Oh, I get asked about treasure trails all the time. Listen carefully and I shall tell you what I know. Lots of clues have degrees and minutes written on them. These are the coordinates of the place where the treasure is buried. You have to walk to the correct spot so that your coordinates are exactly the same as the values written on the clue scroll. To do this, you must use a sextant, a watch, and a chart to find your own coordinates. Once you know the coordinates of the place where you are, you know which way you have to walk to get to the place where the treasure is. Right. So where do I get these items? I think Murphy, the owner of the fishing trawler moored south of Ardoon, might be able to spare you a sextant in the nearest clock tower to south of Ardoon. You could probably get a watch there. I've got plenty of charts myself, so here, have one. The professor has given you a navigation chart. Well, thank you. I'll see you later. Sick. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and head off to Khazard then, I guess, and get this sextant. Is this him here, Murphy? Ahoy there. Ahoy. Trying to learn how to be a navigator. Well, you come to the right place, my hearty. What do you need to know? Professor said that I need to have a sextant. You know where I can get one? I used to be a sextant when I was a young fella. You still have it? Oh, could I have it? Murphy's given you his old sextant. Don't you still need it? I can tell from the taste of the sea spray where I am, my hearty. Oh, yeah, that's kind of insane. Okay, well, there's step 2. Now we need to head to the clock tower, just up here, and we helped him with his quest, so he should give us the watch. Oh, there's planks here? Oh my god. Alright, here's Brother Kojo. See if he can get us a watch, you guys. Hello, traveler. How can I help? I'm trying to learn how to be a navigator. I don't know if I can help you there. The professor from the observatory says that I need a watch. Oh, that I can help you with. I've been tinkering with this new idea of a watch and made a few. The problem is the villagers don't see the point as they have the clock tower. Well, could I have one? You can have this one. It's the display model. Brother Kojo's giving you a watch. Perfect. Okay, we have everything that we need, you guys. Okay, well, let's look through the sextant and everything and see kind of where we're at. Get location. You need to get the horizon in the middle of the eyepiece. Oh, okay. Maybe something like this? You need to get the sun in the middle of the eyepiece. Oh, hang on. I can turn it slightly. Here we go. This one moves the sun. Okay, I think this is it. 2 degrees 43 minutes north, 4 degrees 18 minutes east is where we are right now. We don't actually use the watch, we use the sextant, and we need the other items in our inventory. We need to go much further east, holy cow. Let's do that first. So we're about at the height we need to be, maybe a little bit lower. This thing might be on Karamja, you guys. Might be over here. Or hell, maybe it's over by Remington. Let's use our shiny new Varrock teleport to get over there and see. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's instant! You've completed a medium task in the Varrock area. Dude! That utility is just amazing. Oh my god. Alright, let's head over to Remington. Alright, y'all, we're here in Remington. Let's see how far east we are on the sextant. 16 degrees. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go to Karamja first. We have to go way further to the right, even still. So we went from about here all the way to Remington, and that was 10 degrees. So we probably need to go over near Lumbridge, probably around here. Probably over by Draynor Village, if I had to guess, you guys. Let's go ahead and head over there. Alright, I'm here on the side of Draynor Village. Let's check here and see, just maybe, that we have the correct coordinates to the east. Okay, let's check it right here, by this freaking tower. Oh my god! We are so freaking close to this thing, you guys. Okay, let's just go like in here and dig. It's probably in this tower, right? Let's try it. Oh, I was hoping that would work. Okay. Do we need to go a little bit more to the left and a little bit more north? I imagine a minute is like one tile, right? Like one unit of measurement that we can move. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try and confirm that really quick. Let's confirm that. I moved 6 spaces and got 11 points. Now we're 56 minutes north. We need to go down like 2 more spaces. Let's try right here. Oh, we gotta be so freaking close, right? Come on. One more spot. This has to be it, right, guys? Let's go! You found a new clue! We've got another set of coordinates here. We have to go really far north. This one seems like it might be over by the lumber yard even. 30 degrees... Oh, it's west. If it's 30 degrees west, is it in Great Courend? So our dune here was still to the east. If we need to go 30 degrees to the west, then, you know, I mean, this much was 10, right? So if we take that, 10, 20, 30, somewhere around here. Maybe even in Hosidius here, in Great Courend. That's what I'm thinking. That'd be insane, though. I mean, at that point, medium clue scrolls could be the entire f***ing world, right? That's sick. Here we are. Let's look through the sextant and see what our coordinates are. Okay, I think I was onto something, you guys. 19 degrees west. We should probably go to Lovakenge, actually, if we need to go a little bit more north. It might be in Lovakenge. Let's go check. Alright, you guys, we're in Lovakenge. Let's try the sextant. Okay, so we're almost far enough west. We should need to go south more. So it could actually be the Shazian encampment. I think I'm going to head over to the Shazian encampment and try it there, guys. I think that's really promising. See if we can get it. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and try the sextant here. Hopefully we're at the northern coordinate that we need, and then we can just adjust from there. Okay, we are almost there. 29 degrees, 50 minutes west. I mean, that's literally like 2 tiles to my left, and then we just have to go south a little bit. Okay, we're very close. We are very close. It's probably... Oh, it's got to be in this little garden here, guys, huh? Oh, never mind. This is a cemetery. Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to dig up a corpse, dude. Come on. We'll have fucking a knight of Camelot giving us his sword from the crypts, dude. Like, what is this? Oh, yeah, we're basically there. It must be done, yo. It must be done. There we go. Okay, it wasn't actually with the dead bodies. It was on the path, so I think we're okay. But we have the casket. Let's see. Whoa. 18 law runes? That's amazing. What are these other items that we got? A master scroll box? I don't think I'm a master, you guys. Holy crap. Adamant plate body? Look at the defense! That's insane! That's like 50% better than what I have. I need to have a defense of level 30 to wear that? Oh my gosh, you guys, we are not far off of that. Okay, let's open this scroll box. A master clue scroll. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to look up and see if that's the hardest type. Yes, you guys, master is the hardest level of clue scroll. Okay, let's see if we can do this one. Okay, 20 degrees, 45 minutes north, 7 degrees west. We are basically going to have to go all the way back to Port Piscarius there. Lovakenge was about 20 degrees north. So with that in mind, this is probably in Port Piscarius up here somewhere. Let's go check that out. I imagine we're going to have to find NPCs and stuff to talk to, so I don't know how many steps of this I'll actually be able to do, but we'll get it as far as we can. I mean, just look at how long it took for us to find Rain Cove, you know? 15 episodes. Okay, guys, here we are. Let's check out the sextant and see if Piscarius is the place to be. 19 and 19. Okay, wow, that is pretty incredible. Okay, we are way too far west. So if we go with a 10 degree... So yeah, it's got to be like Pirates Cove or the Fremennik Isles, and I can't get there yet, guys. But we know that, and when we do get to go to the Fremennik Isles, there's a bank right there, so we can go ahead and just continue on our clue scroll. That's fun, though, you guys. I like that. The whole use of the sextant and everything is actually really enjoyable. I like that little aspect of the minigame there. I'd prefer to do that than find X person with an anagram. Because at least with the sextant and everything, then I can determine easier where I need to go, right? And it's fun running around and trying stuff. Alright. Oh, you know what? We just got a shit ton of law runes. Varrock teleport. Oh, I just love that. Okay, let's put all of our clue scroll stuff away and look at completing a quest. I think what we should do next is a Porcine of Interest. We can start this quest by reading the notice board in Draynor Village Market with a combat level recommendation, so we're going to keep all of our combat gear, take some food out, but I think that's a good next step. One of my subscribers was telling me that there was a plugin that would show when I can eat again after I've eaten something, and I feel like that's just really good quality of life to have, so I went ahead and grabbed that. We'll see how it is. I'm not totally sure. When I was farming magic on the barbarians, I didn't need to eat. I was testing out how I can get them to move around me and get caught on stuff, because that same subscriber was telling me that horizontal and vertical movement are not the same priority, and it seems like horizontal movement is a higher priority, so I can get them caught vertically very easily, which is really interesting. You know, that's the kind of thing you just wouldn't really figure out unless somebody told you to look for it, right? That's really interesting, but again, I wasn't able to test the cooldown stuff because I didn't take any damage. I was just sitting around the little mining rocks there in the barbarian village just owning them, dude. I think that's part of why I like magic so much right now, is that not only does it do incredibly high damage, but there's a safety factor of being able to catch enemies on objects and take them down that way. Like melee, I do way less damage, but I take less damage, and melee is also the one combat that doesn't use a resource. I just hit them. I don't know, I think magic is probably my favorite combat style right now. Well, here's the notice board. Damaged roof tiles for sale. Come on down to Bob's Axes. Contributions welcomed to Ned's new window fund. Wait a minute, what's this? Keen fighter sought to deal with troublesome monster. Reward offered. Speak to Sarah at the South Fowler farm for details. Well, that one could be worth looking into. Right, let's go and see what Sarah has in mind. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go. I've come about the bounty.
Oh, thanks, Sarah Doman. It's about time someone responded. Something needs to be done.
Can you explain what happened?
Of course. I was making my monthly delivery to the Sheared Ram in Lumbridge, heading east near the Draynor village crossroads. Suddenly, out of the trees came a hulking monster. It chased me for a short distance, but luckily Rosie managed to spook it enough to give me a head start.
Sounds like it must have given you quite the scare.
It certainly did. I even lost my cart full of farm produce.
Oh my goodness. What did it look like?
I didn't get a very good look at it, I'm afraid. It was getting dark, and as soon as I saw it charge at me, I ran. I can still hear the sound, though. A horrible grunting, squealing.
Is it a pig? What the heck? Any tips on finding this thing?
Tips? You're supposed to be the professional monster slayer. Although I suppose a good place to start would be checking the area I was attacked. See if you can find the remains of my cart.
Okay, yeah, that could work. You mentioned that Rosie spooked the monster. Who is that?
Oh, that'll be our lady over there by the fire. She's such a good dog. Always accompanies me on these deliveries. You can pet her if you like. She's very friendly.
Alright, you guys. Let's head to the crossroads north of Draynor Village, just over here, and see if we can't find anything. Oh, look, here's the cart. Investigate damaged cart. It seems as though the monster was trying to run off with some of Sarah's produce. From the look of things, it was heading northeast. Let's continue on that path then. Look, he left a path of vegetables, cabbages and carrots. Oh, look, guys, a strange hole. He's got some kind of underground cave. This looks like the place. It's a long way down, though. I need to tie something onto the edge. Sounds good. Let's go get a piece of rope then. I came back with 2 pieces of rope just in case we need them, and a candle in case it's dark down there. So let's go ahead and attach the rope. You tie the rope tightly around a protruding rock. Alright, let's climb down. Whoa, that's a lot of carrots. We're in its nest. Oh my gosh, there's a skeleton. What the heck? The skeleton seems fresh. It looks like the bones have been gnawed clean fairly recently. There's also a scrawled note. It's barely readable. This is what I get for exploring uncharted caves. Looks like I'm trapped down here. My entry rope slipped off and now there's nowhere to go but deeper. I think I'd be safer just waiting and praying for rescue. If anyone finds this, get out while you can. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not exactly reassuring. Whoa. Nice piggy. Ew. Some time passes. Oh my gosh, who's this? Well then, what do we have here? Still breathing, eh? Seems I came at just the right time. We better get you out of here before that thing returns. What happened? Where am I? Okay, let's talk to Spria again. Oh, you're awake. Who are you? How did I end up here? My name's Spria, and I'm a Slayer Master. We've had a nasty encounter with a sour hog. A sour hog? You mean the giant pig monster? Precisely. You're extremely lucky that I found you. Another few hours and you'd have been hog chow. Were you responding to Sarah's bounty too? Yes. Sounded like an easy few coins. I thought as much. Found you on the floor of the cave. You must have been knocked unconscious. That thing caught me completely off guard. Normally I can handle myself in a fight, but its spitting attack is pretty fearsome. The beast's saliva is extremely acidic, and your eyes are most vulnerable. It'll cause terrible injuries and leave you unable to attack or defend yourself very well. So how am I supposed to handle that? Luckily, the Slayer skill provides us with an array of useful equipment and techniques for dealing with special foes. In the case of our sour hog, you'll be needing these. Spear hands you a pair of reinforced goggles. This eyewear will protect you from the spitting attack, allowing you to fight the monster on equal terms. Most enemies have a weakness too. The Sour Hog's thick hide provides excellent protection against slashing and insulates it from magic damage. You'd be best trying to pierce it with arrows or a stabbing weapon. Go now. The bounty's all yours to claim. Suggest you recoup your strength and head back to fight it using your new goggles. If you make it out alive, collect your bounty and then come see me so that we can speak further. Sick! Okay, so we've got a little bit of a Slayer quest here. Wow, those look really cool actually. That's sick. Okay, well I grabbed the leather body and the short bow out of my bank. My ranged equipment set is probably my worst right now. I need to invest in that a little bit, make it better, but let's go see if we can't fight this pig this time now that we've got the goggles. I've got plenty of food, so we'll see. There he is, level 37. I don't think Spria will be rescuing me this time. If I go in there, I'm fighting this thing to the death. Here we go. Attack Sour Hog. 40 HP. Okay, yep, he does some damage. Yeah, look at this. You can see the little 1 second cooldown. Okay, that plugin is awesome. These Slayer critters don't F around, man. I've already eaten 4 whole pieces of cake. He's got to relax on these 6s, man. Oh my goodness. Getting low on food. I'm trying to eat in bursts so that I can have uninterrupted attacks for a while. Oh, we got him! Amazing. Cut foot of the dead Sour Hog. Oh, I need to have a knife? Oh, okay. He better stay dead. I don't want to have to fight him again. That's cool, man. If that's what Slayer's like, that's going to be really fun. That was like a nice little boss fight, dude. That was cool. Oh, perfect. He stayed dead. You slice the foot off and place it inside your backpack. Perfect. I think we can call that quest as good as done, boys. Listen, Sarah. That monster certainly won't be troubling you from now on.
Oh, that's fantastic news. I'm so relieved.
Wait.
How do I know you're not just saying that to get the bounty?
How about this as proof? You pull the foot out of your backpack and show it to Sarah.
Ugh. Yes, that certainly looks about right.
Indeed, the smell is something quite special.
I'll probably just give it to the dog. I'm glad you made it back. Some strange woman in a hood came asking about the job shortly after you left. I didn't really want her back in here. Anyway, thank you so much. Here's your reward.
Sarah hands you 5,000 coins! Oh my god!
Well, perhaps now I should speak with Spria and tell her that the monster's been dealt with.
Okay, boys, that is f***ing awesome. We've gotten so much money the last couple of episodes. Let's let Spria know. She might have some kind of follow-up for us. I did it. I killed the Sour Hog and collected the bounty from Sarah. Very impressive, Slayer. Glad that the goggles served you well. Although, these Sour Hogs often live in primitive tribes. I fear that where there's one, there's likely to be more that follow. And we have to monitor that layer from time to time to keep their population in check. Well, what happens now? Awarding you 30 Slayer reward points. You can use points to purchase rewards and upgrades to enhance your effectiveness as a Slayer. You can earn more points by completing tasks assigned by me or one of the other Slayer Masters throughout Gielinor. When you start to become adept at slaying, you'll begin to receive tasks that can be especially lucrative. So get training! And we got 1,000 Slayer XP! Amazing! Did that give me 4 levels? Yes, it did. 4 levels of Slayer. I think now we should look at trying to upgrade our ranged equipment, because it's pretty terrible, to be honest. I really just need to get some armor and a better weapon. Oh! Look at this! They changed the skill thing. Look at this! Getting started. Quest XP. Oh my god. And it tells you the requirements as well? This is incredible for a new player. There's so much more direction here. View fletching on the wiki. It's got a button. Guys, I think we should just farm a shit ton of logs and make a bunch of arrows for XP. Yeah, we can use the blue-right crossbow, so I think that should be our goal right now, is trying to make that. I really want to have a shield while I'm using my bow. There we go, level 15. Just putting feathers on arrow shafts is such good XP. But now we can use oak logs to get 30 arrow shafts, and we can make iron arrows. Okay guys, I wasn't able to find any flax around Lumbridge or anything, so I looked it up. Apparently it's all at the gnome stronghold, so I'm going to head over there, pick a bunch of it, bank it, and then we can make some bowstrings. Hey, check this out guys, there's flax everywhere here. Let's get a couple inventories. All the flax is right by the bank too, let's go. So it turns out there's some spinning wheels over here, guys, so we're going to go ahead and turn all of these into bowstrings and string our first little longbow there. So we got 28 bowstrings. I'm going to hang on to the rest of my flax because we can turn that into some kind of thread as well, so I don't want to turn all of it into bowstrings. But let's see how much XP we get for this. Okay, 10 XP, nothing crazy. I'll admit I'm a little disappointed that the XP isn't better, but we'll hang on to those to string our own bows that we make. I probably won't make bows for the XP. I think we'll stick with making arrows and putting feathers on them and all that. So I think the best next step is to buy a shit ton of feathers from the fishing store and see if we can't get to level 24 and make this crossbow. Alright you guys, I overshot it just a little bit. I put feathers onto 3,360 arrow shafts. We got halfway to level 26 fletching. Well, y'all, I was checking my bank. I actually still have 2 blue-right ore because I got extra when we did the Knight Sword. So, checked online first. We only need 1 to make the limbs. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and make the crossbow now. Alright, there we go. 2 blue-right bars. Oh, here we go. Look. How many do you wish to make? Let's go ahead and make the limbs. Okay. Use blue-right limbs on the oak stalk. Nice. Blue-right crossbow unstrung. The last step is for us to get a piece of beef, cook it to get the sinew from it, and then we can actually turn that into a crossbow string all down in Lumbridge. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport there. Getting close to this, guys. Yeah, here we go, sinew. Okay, spin on the spinning wheel. There we go, crossbow string. Holy shit, there we go, boys. The blue-right crossbow. Y'all, is this not the coolest thing that you've seen all day? That is tough as hell. With the magic shield, I mean, it matches in color almost with the blue-right too. That's cinema right there, gentlemen. All right, let's look at some armor because we have level 30 crafting. I know we can make better armor. Let's see. Okay, we can do hard leather body and leather chaps. Leather van braces as well. Okay, I've got 1 hard leather for our chest piece and then the rest are regular leather so we can do some leveling with it. There we go, the hard leather body. 8 ranged attack bonus and pretty freaking good defense too. Doesn't look half bad either. Dude, tell me that don't look like kind of like a Muppet, dude. There's like his upper lip and his mouth and then he's got his eyes right there. His big clown nose, dude. That's fun. We need to make a set of leather chaps. Let's see what these look like. Ranged attack bonus of 4. Oh, sick. It like shows my pants off a little bit too. Very cool. Alright, let's do the van braces. I don't know what a van brace is. Range attack bonus of 4. Okay. That's huge though. I mean, with just that, we've gotten like plus almost 30 to our ranged attack, which is really strong. We just need to have the ammo to back it up and do a little bit more damage too. Well, look, the side of it has some arrows in it too. That's really cool. Well, y'all, now that we have this amazing ranged armor, I think we should look at doing another quest. I think it was really good that we caught up in that way. I think ranged needed it the most, so I think now all of our combat skills are like around the same point in terms of armor and weapons, except for magic, but magic is doing fine without any of it. So up next we have the Priest in Peril. We can start this quest by talking to King Rold in Varrock Palace. Greetings, Your Majesty. Yes, citizen. Do you need something? I'm looking for a quest. Request, you say? What an odd request to make of the king. It's funny you should mention it, though, as there is something you can do for me. Are you aware of Patadormus? There's a temple east of here. It stands on the river Salve and guards the only passage into the deadly lands of Morytania. No, I don't think I do know it. How strange that you don't. Well, anyway, it has been some days since I last heard from Dressel, the priest who lives there. Be a sport and go make sure that nothing untoward has happened to the silly old cotter for me, would you? Sure. I don't have anything better to do right now. Many thanks, adventurer. I would have sent one of my squires, but they wanted payment for it. Well, I'd like some payment too. Do I get a reward? You will be rewarded in the knowledge that you have done the right thing and assisted the king of Misthalin. So that sounds like a no to me. That is correct. Man, come on! Unbelievable. Well, let's go take a look at this guy then. Temple to the east, huh? Guards the lands of Oh yeah, right there. Patadormus Temple. Wow, that is right outside of the city. Okay. Alright, it looks like we've made it. Can we go inside? Oh, there's Zamorak monks. You knock at the door, you hear a voice from inside. Who are you and what do you want? Rold sent me to check in on Dressel.
Psst. Hey, who's Rold? Who's Dressel?
Is it Dressel that dude upstairs? Rold's the king of Misthalin, right?
He is? Oh man. Hey, you deal with this, okay? He's just coming, wait a second.
Hello, my name is Dressel. Dressel. How can I help? Well, as I say, the king sent me to make sure everything's okay with you. And, what would you do if everything wasn't okay with me? Well, I'm not sure. Ask you what help you need, I suppose. Ah, good. Well, I don't think...
Hey, the dog.
Oh, yes, of course. Will you do me a favor, adventurer? Sure, I'm a helpful person. Really? Thanks, buddy. You see that mausoleum out there? There's a horrible big dog underneath it that I'd like you to kill for me. It's been really bugging me, barking all the time and stuff. Please kill it for me, buddy. Alright, one dead dog coming up. That seems easy enough. Are you sure you want to enter the mausoleum? Any items left inside, including upon death, will be lost. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. Level 30, Temple Guardian. You guys, does this not look like one of the dogs from Ghostbusters? That's actually wild. He only has 45 HP. We should be able to make quick work of him. Awesome, we got him. There we go, one dead dog. I should go and tell Dressel. Yeah, that's actually a lot easier than I expected. I didn't even really take that much damage. You knock at the door and hear a voice from inside. You again? What do you want? I killed that dog for you. Really? Hey, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. What's so funny? Nothing, buddy. We're just so grateful. Yeah, maybe you should go tell the king what a great job you did, buddy. Okay, I guess we will. Helping Dressel out is the least we could do. Greetings, Your Majesty. You have news of Dressel for me? Yes, I spoke to the guys at the temple. They said they were being bothered by a dog in the mausoleum, so I went ahead and killed it for him. No problem. You did what? Uh-oh. Are you a complete imbecile? Maybe. Maybe? That mausoleum contains the only passage between Morytania and Misthalin. Not only that, it's built right over the source of the river Salve. Did I make a mistake? Yes, you did. Without that dog, there's nothing to stop someone from entering the mausoleum to sabotage the blessings on the river. Thanks to you, all of Misthalin is now at risk. But Dressel told me to. No, you absolute cretin! Obviously, some fiend has done something to Dressel and tricked your feeble intellect into helping them kill that guard dog. Now you get back there this instant and do whatever is necessary to safeguard the kingdom from attack, or I will see you beheaded for high treason. Yes, your highness. Oh my god. I didn't realize we put the entire freaking kingdom at risk, brother. They had to have taken Drezel as prisoner or something, right? They wouldn't have just straight up killed him. Alright, here we are. Let's try and open the door now. Oh yeah, we can actually go inside. Monks of Zamorak, level 30. Okay, here we go. Here's a ladder. Some of them are level 17, though. Yep, dude, here he is. Drezel, stuck in the prison. Hello. Oh, you do not appear to be one of those Zamorakians who imprisoned me. Who are you and why are you here? My name's the Real Bear. King Rold sent me to find out what's going on at the temple. Take it you're Drezel? That's right. Oh, praise be to Saradomin. All is not yet lost. I feared that when those Zamorakians attacked this place and imprisoned me up here, Misthalin would be doomed. If they should manage to desecrate the holy river Salve, we will be defenseless against the vampires of Morytania. Vampires? What now? What makes the river such a good defense? I know in D&D vampires hate running water. I'm not sure if this is the best time for a history lesson. I suppose I can give you a brief overview though. It might help you understand our next steps. It is said that many years ago, the land that is now Morytania was a peaceful Saradominus kingdom. Alas, all that ended when the vampires invaded, claiming the land as their own. Morytania wasn't enough for them though. Soon they set their sights on these lands as well. Misthalin would have quickly fallen to the vampires, were it not for the bravery of the 7 priestly warriors. They led the armies of Misthalin against the vampires in a great battle that took place right where this temple stands. For 10 days and nights they fought, never sleeping, never eating, fueled by their desire to make the world a better place for humans to live. On the 11th day, they were to be joined by reinforcements. However, when those reinforcements arrived, they found the 7 priestly warriors and their forces had been slain by the vampires. Their sacrifice was not in vain though. Before they were defeated, the 7 priestly warriors managed to bless the salve with the holy power of Saradomin. Their blessings remain to this day, ensuring no vampire can cross the river. The temple here was built soon after. It guards the source of the river Salve and acts as the only passage between Misthalin and Morytania. Once the temple was complete, the bodies of the 7 priestly warriors were laid to rest in tombs of honor in the mausoleum below. On the top of each tomb, a golden gift was placed as a mark of respect. A great statue was also built over the river, so that all who might try and cross into Misthalin would know that these lands are protected by Saradomin himself. Wow, I can see how that river protects the border. Where do these Zamorakians fit in, though? Well, as much as it saddens me to say so, adventurer, Lord Saradomin's presence has not been felt on the land for many years now. Of course, while we know that he still watches over us, his power here is not as strong as it once was. I fear this group of Zamorakians intends to take advantage of that. If they can somehow pollute the salve, the blessings on the river might fail. If that happens, there won't be anything to stop an invasion from Morytania. So what do you say, adventurer? Will you aid me and all of Misthalin in foiling this Zamorakian plot? Of course! Thank you, adventurer. There's a well in the mausoleum beneath the temple that provides direct access to the source of the salve. That will be where the Zamorakians will attempt their sabotage. We need to get to that well. However, the immediate problem is that I'm trapped in this cell. The key must be somewhere nearby. One of the Zamorakians might have it, or they might have hidden it somewhere. That's not the only problem, though. When the salve was blessed, a small number of vampires were left trapped on this side of it. They were heavily weakened, but still pose a dangerous threat. This coffin here contains one of those vampires. The Zamorakians somehow found it and brought it here with them. I see. Doesn't seem to be posing a threat right now, though. No, but as those fiendish Zamorakians pointed out to me with delight, as I am the descendant of one of the 7 priestly warriors who blessed the river, will likely recognize the smell of my blood. If I get too close, it'll probably wake up and kill me, very slowly and painfully. Well, maybe I could kill it somehow. No, adventurer, you should not risk waking it. Even now, it could pose a huge threat. The priests of old would incapacitate trapped vampires with the blessings of Saradomin. I suggest you do the same. Right, so I need to find the key to your cell and do something about the vampire. Got it. Good luck. Okay, let's start interacting with every bookcase and box we can find, gentlemen. So, none of these bookcases had anything. I think we have to kill the monks. Oh, they just punch you. They don't cast spells. Look at this. We're chilling against these guys, actually. I guess what I'm curious about through all this is the monk didn't really tell me why the Zamorakians are trying to break through to Misthalin. I mean, the Haziel cult wanted Ardun destroyed because they had destroyed Haziel and his little kingdom, and they wanted him back, right? So I almost wonder if they're trying to get the vampires in to destroy civilization so that they can just be free to do what they want. And they might even have a deal with the vampires, I don't know. Oh look, a golden key. Okay, fighting the harder one actually gave us the key. That's amazing. Okay, open cell door. Here we go. You try to use the key to unlock the door. The key is a similar size to the lock, but does not fit. What? There's multiple keys? Guys, I think we should climb back down the trap door, and let's see if we can open this gate. Oh! Yeah, because I killed a few more monks, and I wasn't getting any additional keys, so clearly it wasn't inside of the temple. Okay, what is going on here? Search well. What is this? You look down the well and see the filthy, polluted water of the River Salve moving slowly along. Okay, well, these guys have their little golden trinkets, right? Serotonin is the key that unlocks the mysteries of life. Oh, look at this. Yeah, dude, it was like an iron key. We swapped the golden key for the iron key. Yeah, that was the only one that wasn't gold. Now that we have this iron key, maybe we can free the monk, you guys. That's cool, though. You had to actually inspect all of them to see that that key was different. You used the key to unlock the cell door. The key fit the lock. You're free to leave now. Excellent work, adventurer. Unfortunately, as you know, I cannot risk waking the vampire in that coffin. Do you have any ideas about dealing with him? Well, the water of the salve should still have enough power to work against the vampire, even if the Zamorakians have desecrated it. Maybe you should try and get a hold of some. Okay, I think we need to go get a bucket and sink it down the well and get some water. Let's go run and do that. Here we go, you fill the bucket from the well. I have some water from the salve, Drizzle. It seems to have been desecrated, though. You think you could bless it for me? Yes, good thinking, adventurer. Give it to me and I will bless it. Drizzle blesses the water for you. Okay, use blessed water on the coffin. You pour the blessed water over the coffin. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Let's get Drizzle out of here, guys. I poured the blessed water over the coffin. I think that should trap the vampire in there long enough for you to escape. Excellent work, adventurer. I am free at last. Let me ensure that evil vampire is trapped for good. I will then meet you down in the mausoleum. This is cool. We've seen a lot of the Zamorakians. We have not seen a lot of the Saradominus side of things. Because the monks that we have helped, I mean, clearly they follow Saradomin, but they haven't actually talked a whole lot about what they're doing versus Zamorak, right? The Order of Wizards is all we've really seen as a Saradominus group opposing them. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't think I'd find the RuneScape lore as cool as I do. This has been really fun to learn about through all these quests we've done so far, and we're just getting started. Ah, Real Bear, I'm glad you made it. Things are worse than I feared down here, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to repair the damage. Why? What's happened? Sadly, with the guard dog gone, there was nothing to stop those Zamorakians from entering the mausoleum. From what I can tell, they've used some kind of evil potion to pollute the salve. The well here is built right over the source of the river. That means that their potion will spread all the way down the salve, disrupting the blessings placed upon it. Before long, there'll be nothing to stop the vampires from invading Misthalin at their leisure. Well, what can we do to prevent that? This passage is currently the only route between Morytania and Misthalin. The barrier here draws power from the river. I have managed to reinforce the barrier, but I must continue focusing on it to keep it intact. Although the passage is safe for now, I do not know how long I can keep it that way. This passage could be the least of our worries soon, though. Before long, the vampires will be able to cross at any point of the river. We won't be able to reinforce all of it. Couldn't you bless the river to purify it, like you did with the water I took from the well? No, that would not work. The power I have from Saradomin is not great enough to cleanse an entire river of this foul Zamorakian pollutant. However, I do have one other idea. I believe we might be able to soak up the evil magic that the potion has released into the river. I'm sure you know of rune stones, used by mages to power their spells. The essence used to create these stones absorbs magical potential from runic altars to be released later. And you think we could use some rune essence to absorb the magic they've released into the salve? Exactly. If you could bring me 50 essence, I should be able to reverse the damage done. Be quick though, the longer we wait, the worse things will get. Dang, 50 essence? I'm gonna have to take a few trips over here, you guys. And I'm gonna have to do some mining. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's get going. Alright, Drizzle, here's some more essence. Give Drizzle some essence. Excellent, that should do it. I'll bless these stones and place them within the well. With the river safe, Misthalin should be protected from the vampires once more. Please, take this dagger. It has been handed down within my family for generations. It's filled with the power of Saradomin. You'll find that it has the ability to prevent werewolves from adopting their wolf form in combat. Hopefully it comes in useful. Wow, that's incredible. 1400 prayer XP and access to Morytania. Holy shit, that's amazing. Well, can I pass through that barrier now? Into Morytania? Yes, you can. The barrier will prevent the servants of Zamorak from entering Misthalin, but it's safe for those blessed by Saradomin. I must warn you though, Morytania is an evil land. The region is filled with creatures and monsters more terrifying than any you'll find on this side of the Salve. Worst of all are the vampires, the rulers of Morytania. Be very cautious of their kind. Many are completely immune to human weaponry. Those that aren't are still very hard to kill. Alright, I'll be careful. Anything else I should know? The first settlement you'll likely come across is Canifis, a town of werewolves. They probably won't attack you unless provoked, but you should still be cautious. You should keep your wolfbane dagger to hand. It'll prevent them from taking on their wolf form. I understand. Thank you, Drizzle. One last thing. While in Morytania, stay alert for any mention of the Myrique. They're a band of freedom fighters. They fight to protect the humans trapped in Morytania from the tyranny of the vampires. Their hope is to one day rid the region of all evil. Velyov, the leader of the Mortmeyer group, is an old friend. I imagine they'd appreciate the help of someone like you if you can find them. I'll keep an eye out for them. Right, I think that's everything. Just the blessing itself now. Hold still a moment. Drizzle blesses you, allowing you to pass through the barrier into Morytania. Good luck out there. Stay safe. Level 19 prayer? That gave me 4 levels, you guys. We can use rapid restore. What is that? 2 times restore rate for all stats except hit points and prayer. Okay, so where these Zamorakians are cursing me, we can remove that quickly. Oh look, there's an agility shortcut. Level 65? Yo, the first thing I see when I walk into this town is a goddamn pickled brain. What the heck? I see you're interested in our specialty. Would you like to buy some? What exactly is in the jar? Pickled brain, my friend. Only 50 gold to you. Pickled brain from what animal? Animal? Don't be disgusting, man. No, this is human brain. Only the best for my customers. That sounds very nice, but I'm afraid I don't have enough gold at the moment. What the f***? Is this an agility course? Yeah, level 40. Oh! We actually have a great way to level up agility now. If we do the Al-Kharid course, then we can come here and do this, right? Gentlemen, with the new update, the new overview, they actually finally explain weight in the game. That's amazing. It's honestly insane how I've almost been playing for 2 months now, and you log in and they're like, hey guys, we're actually overhauling the new player experience and the information that new players have available. I mean, come on. These are all problems that I called out in my videos, and now they're actually included. That's so nice to see. I feel like people who are doing these kinds of challenges, and especially all the WoW players that came in and did things blind off the rip, were able to show RuneScape some pain points for potential new players that they could iterate on, you know? Y'all just realized we haven't actually looked at the Wolfsbane Dagger. So 10 melee strength. Wow, it isn't amazing, but it does give a magic defense bonus and the bonus to prayer. So something that I'm interested about is if I equip an item with a bonus to prayer, my amount of prayer points doesn't go up. I don't get access to any new prayers. Does it just lower the rate at which my prayer goes down? Does it act as if I'm level 25 for the reduction or something? I'm not totally sure. Because if you look at these, it says drain 1 point per 6 seconds, 1 point per 6 seconds, still 1 point per 6 seconds even when I take it off. So I don't know. So just for the hell of it, let's attack one of these guys and see him turn into a werewolf. Whoa! Oh, check that out. That's cool. They have 100 health? Oh my god. Well, it seems like we're not quite ready to do stuff in Morytania yet, so I'm going to go ahead and dip out before I die. I mean, we have so much of the map unlocked now. It's actually insane. We can explore all of this area. Sup, y'all? It's your boy, A Real Bear. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. It'd be great if you guys could leave a like, comment, or even subscribe to show me that you liked it. I love hearing from you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.